This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
Yeah, I mean, this is hard.
This is what democracy looks like!
Yes. I don't really have a comment about the statute, and I hope that's okay. I just wanted to, I guess, try to make it clear my belief is that politics can be complicated. You can be friends with the person and maybe believe something different or completely opposite, but still be friends with them. I think that connection between people is incredibly important, and I still think you are a great person now. You're okay doing this, and that's cool, but we may believe different things, we may not, I don't really know. But I think that's okay, and I think that all we really should be doing here today is talking and listening to each other, because everyone's voice counts, and everyone's voice is important no matter who we're with. Thanks.
Actually, this is Richard Hughes.
Hello everyone, I am actually not representing the College Republicans. I am not taking a political side on this. When it comes to a party, that is. I am the one who started the counter petition for this. I was originally not going to get involved in this, even though I disagreed with the statue being taken down, until we were falsely accused of being white supremacists and racist for simply wanting the statue to stay up. I was shocked at this accusation because I have never been called that and completely disagree with any racist views or any white supremacist groups. I was quite frankly shocked that that was the only response that we got when we had this. The people who called us this refused to have a conversation with us. But what are we doing right now? We are up here having a conversation about America's history. And why are we doing that? Because the statue is standing right there. The statue is currently in a place where people walk by it every single day. If you take the statue away from it, the conversation is taken away. We acknowledge the fact that there are bad things that did happen in history, such as slavery, something that I think everyone here would disagree with and say that it was an atrocity on human history. However, if you take this statue away, you take away people caring. People care that this statue was here, and that leads to conversation. People understand when they have conversation. They can come to an agreement when they have a conversation and understand the other issues and the other side of the issue. Even if we just ignore the fact that Thomas Jefferson was the man who wrote the Declaration of Independence, which kickstarted freedom, not just in America, but across the globe. When freedom and democracy at the time was a novel idea, democracy is now the dominant form of government across the world, and it all started with Thomas Jefferson, who wrote the Declaration of Independence. This man gave us the freedom and rights that we have today to be here protesting. We are able to be here in this country, at this university today, protesting because of that declaration of freedom that rang across the world. Because he defied the fact that tyranny was the overriding form. And yes, as I said, we acknowledge the fact that he was not perfect. But we have to look at the facts. And the facts are that this statue is representative of a man who gave us the right to be here today. The man who gave us this right to protest. The man who started a freedom revolution, not just in this country, but around the world, so that billions of people are now free in the world. Okay?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yes, thank you.
Let them talk, please.
Yep. But again, the main point I want to hammer home, if you just ignore all of that, is the fact that we are having this conversation about racism in America today. We are having this conversation about the checkered past of America involving slavery today because this statue is standing in the prominent position that it is. If you take it away from this prominent position, that conversation is taken away. This statue being taken away only divides us more than it brings us together. It only silences the people who have an opinion that should say more. What this statue does is it creates a hopeful understanding. I am listening to your points. I am seeing what you're saying. I think all of us have some understanding as to where you are coming from, no matter what political spectrum or how we identify. Because all of us believe in equality for everyone, no matter what race, no matter what gender or orientation. I think we all believe in equality. But this statue, taking it away, is simply not the fight that needs to be fought right now for equality.
Hi, how is everyone today? So, I gotta say, I agree. Racism is terrible. It should never have happened. I hear some people laughing. I think that's really funny because you guys are here saying that you've been silenced. That's something that no human should have to endure. So I think it's really interesting that when you guys say you've been silenced, we were silenced for having a different view. We were blocked from commenting on a post just to share a point. Abolish racism, I agree. That's a great face, I love it. Everyone should have an opinion. That's why we're here. Every one of you has an opinion. This is America. We're supposed to be able to share our opinions and not just immediately talk down to someone who disagrees with us. So, yeah, it's that simple, really. Take the time to talk to somebody on the other side and see maybe where they're coming from. Have a one-to-one with somebody. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe they'll learn something. Maybe they'll switch sides and come over and sit with you guys. You don't know until you try. But if you silence the voices of people who disagree with you, that doesn't mean everyone agrees with you. That's all.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Of course.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
We're glad to be here.
Thank you.
Of course. Simple.